Mama's in the living room watching Judge Judy. I'm in the kitchen eating leftover sushi, and she goes, oh, girl, you gotta hear this one. A man was arrested for running a theme park, and when they said, where's your license? He said, my dog ate it. Oh, you can't make this shit up. Sometimes I wonder if life's just one big cosmic joke. It's like she's on a Reddit, reading r/funny lawsuits, yelling from the couch. As she sips on a Prosecco, makes fun of all the weirdos, and then I hear her shout. It's like she's on a Reddit, reading r/funny lawsuits, yelling from the couch. As she sips on a Prosecco, makes fun of all the weirdos, and then I hear her shout, girl, you gotta hear this one. Mama loves to laugh at how absurd life is, says it's all a comedy and I'm her audience. And I love the way she makes fun of the world. She said, you'll never guess who with their girlfriend. It was a man who didn't get us out of the bed. He said, I've been through hell and now I need some help. You just can't make this shit up. You just can't make this shit up. Sometimes I wonder if life's just one big cosmic joke. It's like she's on a Reddit, reading r/funny lawsuits, yelling from the couch. As she sips on a Prosecco, makes fun of all the weirdos, and then I hear her shout. It's like she's on a Reddit, reading r/funny lawsuits, yelling from the couch. As she sips on a Prosecco, makes fun of all the weirdos, and then I hear her shout, girl, you gotta hear this one.
Good afternoon, everybody. Let me break out the Celsius, and I promise this one's cold, so it will not explode. Cross your fingers and pray. Cross your fingers, because it's been a psychotic day around here. And apparently I forgot how to open a can. Haha! No explosion. Hope everybody is doing well. Before we get started, I just want to send a PSA out there. If you create boundaries and people can't abide by those boundaries, it is okay to not associate with certain people. And if they try to guilt you into being upset or try to make you upset about the fact that you have boundaries, especially when you're covering your ass and protecting your license and your career, don't ever be scared to maintain your boundaries. So just insane. Before I say hi to everybody, let's bring on one of our lovely co-hosts, probably the lovely co-host for this show, my pretty. How are you this afternoon, my dear?
Hey, darling, I'm doing all right. How about you?
Oh, I've been up since 7 o'clock and I haven't sat down. I literally was eating chicken breast out of the air fryer with my fingers with one hand while on ChatGPT trying to run some analysis on the other while the little is screaming her head off. It's just been a day.
Trust me, I know how you feel. I'm having that same kind of day.
we have gym hair because we literally got home from the gym. I threw in stuff in the air fryer while I'm trying to take out trash and do my housewife duty because trash day is Wednesday. And I've figured out that because Mr. Squid gets home on Tuesday nights and I have to go to work, if I do not take the trash to the curb on Tuesday nights, they come super early on Wednesdays. We don't get our trash taken out because even though he leaves at 3 a.m.,
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Like, trash to curb, even though it's only like 150 feet tops.
I'm actually lucky here. It's like right outside the front door, across the driveway is the trash, and so I'm good with that. So yeah.
Oh, and if you send me a request on Facebook, because you found my personal Facebook, and I ask you who you are, because your name on Facebook does not match your name on YouTube, please do not be offended. Please do not be offended, because I have cognitive deficits, for one. And secondly, that's my personal Facebook. So like, you gotta bear with me that some things in life are still personal. So yeah,
Sure.
before we get started, because I don't know where our spawn trooper is. I was talking to him a little while ago, so he's supposed to be here.
I think he was just right here.
Yeah, he was just here. King Bob, thank you for the 1 gifted Squid Pro Quo membership. And Kasha, 6 months of memberships. Hey, Squid, from me and Rob. How is the knee? I ask questions, but once again, we don't provide legal, medical, or any advice on our treatment on this channel, or it's not advice. It is guidance, and anything you hear is educational purposes only. And anything you think that might apply to you, go and ask your own doctors.
Exactly.
That is my disclaimer that I give to everybody before they ask me any questions or before they even talk to me, because anything with virtual treatments these days, virtual treatments, man, anything can be like misconstrued and twisted into might be a treatment. So I just say that to cover my ass, because like
You have to.
I have to. So and the fact that people get offended by that, I don't mean to offend people by that. And if I say that to you, don't get offended. That is me just giving a mass disclaimer, because with virtual treatments these days, and I have licenses to protect.
Excuse me. Yes, you do.
I don't want any trouble. No. And I saw, and Bad Dog, thanks for 2 months of free membership. I rule. Love those. And them gifted memberships be outing people, I tell you.
Yeah, they will.
They be outing people. All right. So last week, and I saw John Cook in the chat. Hello to you. How are you doing? Hope you are doing okay. I haven't checked the docket today because I kind of don't care. We'll leave that for tomorrow. Any new documents? I'm kind of over stuff, but I am very interested in ChatGPT lately, and all the wonderful and the analysis that AI can do that is way smarter than me.
Oh, I know, right?
And what I was doing today, because I was looking and we were talking about who wrote certain documents and things like that. I was looking at the Luthmann documents, and if I seem a little confused, I got so confused with this document, that I have to like straighten myself out for a minute. So if I seem confused, it's because I was doing so much in such a short period of time that I might have confused myself. So I have a headache for what seems like the 3rd week in a row. I'm not really sure what is going on with that. Oh, Manskin. I'll give you all the trouble you need, laughing my butt off. And just know, I know that's Manskin, not Mattskin. That's not the real person. That's a parody account. Y'all, before you go off into the sunset and say that, Bubbles was actually in this chat. He was not, as of yet. He is not banned on this channel. But I do have a second channel now. So I do have a second channel. That is a no drama channel. That is my where I'm going to be uploading content. That is my career content, occupational therapy type content, corrective exercise. We'll be talking about fall prevention over there. I'll be doing 1 live a week on Sunday mornings. And that'll be starting not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. So it'll be 1 upload a week, hopefully, and 1 live. So we shall see. If any of my mods have the link to that channel, please drop it in the. I don't have any content yet, so don't expect much over there for another week or so. But that is my edited videos and 1 live a week. So
Yeah,
that
I
is
saw
not,
when you put that up. That's going to be really interesting.
that is not anything to do. I'm still in the mix of working. I have a 3-month calendar that I'm working on of like content because I have so much that I want to do that one doesn't fit with this channel. And I want to keep the drama and the shit separate from my career.
Right.
I went to college for that. Like, that is my, like, this is fun and, like, interesting, but that is, like, my baby, my heart, my soul. I went to college for that. That is stuff I worked very hard for. That's my passion. This is fun.
Yeah.
And I'm passionate about this, too, but, like, that is my baby, and the YouTube algorithm does not like when you do this and this and this and this and this all in one channel. It's very hard to grow that way. So I decided to start a second channel where all of that will be done. The first set of videos will be on the sitting cause pain. And then we have a 4-series fall prevention.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's I started a new channel because the Roy, I literally just started it yesterday. Like, I just made it yesterday. It was kind of like looking at YouTube algorithm stuff and talking to a couple people in the past and remembering the advice they told me. The expert, not to out people, but the person who has like given me the best, like, straightforward from when I was like a super small creator on his channel, when he had me on his channel when I had less than 100 subscribers. He has been instrumental in, like, even stuff he says on his channel, like on live streams and stuff, like, be careful who you talk shit about on the internet, because, you know, he was the one who said about the you punch someone in the face, or you talk shit about someone in person and they punch you in the face, you talk shit about someone online and they sue you. That kind of stuck with me. So he said, you know, he like the expert is very intelligent in what to say and what not to say and how to do things. And he is the person who never has drama with anybody. So, like, I want to be like him.
Yeah, I enjoy watching him.
Yeah, he never has drama with anybody. You actually listen to the expert, now his head's gonna swell.
He's just super chill, though. His vibe is just so good. Yeah, I love his vibe.
Yes, his vibe is just there. And he's very intelligent, but he doesn't tell everybody he's intelligent. He just shows it.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Whereas, like, Bubbles tries to tell everybody he's intelligent, but doesn't show it.
Yeah, at all.
The dichotomy there.
Yeah, my mama used to say, let your walk match your talk.
That's good. Oh, those Southern phrases. And Sandy's dad, or Sandy Dad, welcome back. Good to see you. Yes, and the expert has a sense of humor. And I've realized in this world, if you don't have a sense of humor, like, you ain't gonna make it very far.
No,
like,
God, no.
You're not gonna make it. I just had to change the color of my lighting here. There we go. All right. So last week, a few of the documents that dropped were 115, 116, and 117, which was 115 was Randy's. I just have to go into my actual folder so I can, you know, because brain surgery, the memory, I want to make sure that when I tell you stuff, I tell you what is actually the name of shit and not what I think. Because, like, I'll paraphrase stuff, but, like, I want to make sure that we got shit where it's supposed to go. All right. Last week was, well, the end of September was 115 was Randy's motion to declare valid service and default to Luthmann. And then Luthmann's opposition to 115 was on the 7th, along with the stricken declaration of RL Sr. And these are interesting to me because, one, it just seemed like there was a couple of things that came up funky. So I'm going to bring up, and this is what I was talking to ChatGPT about. And I was literally having a freaking conversation with ChatGPT because I was...
It's amazing you can do that. Like, you can really just have a complete conversation.
I was literally trying to make lunch for the little as I'm running this analysis. And that's why my brain is fried in like 4 different... Because I'm... like, because of the fact that I'm like trying to run this while I'm making lunch for the little, while she's going toast. She wants toast with Nutella, and we were not having toast with Nutella because she had 2 pieces of toast with Nutella for breakfast. She needs some damn protein in her life.
Right.
And she was not happy. So she's yelling at me as I'm trying to run this analysis and talk. So I'm literally hitting the talk to text button and like trying to talk to, it's so fucking weird. Welcome to my weird days. So when Skynet takes over, I'm gonna blame you, all you AI users. Well, no. And that
Roy's telling on our when he's talking about Skynet.
I am not going to move it over to the ergonomics video over to the new channel, and here's why. There's a couple things that I mentioned in the ergonomics video that tie into the does sitting cause pain. And I'm going to tie the 2 videos together and use the tie-in to people who find my channel authentically through that content. I'm going to use that video to link it back and help me grow this channel, because this channel is not going anywhere. Like, I still love talking about this. These cases still mean a lot to me. I'm just passionate about occupational therapy and corrective exercise because, one, I would like to start a small business eventually and start working with clients again in the corrective exercise space and keep people out of therapy and out of the hospital, because in the fall prevention, we kind of talk about the vicious cycle of fall. You get weak, you get scared to fall, so you stop moving.
Right.
You go into the hospital because you're weak. And then you just do this and this and this, and I call it circling the drain until...
Right, it's a vicious cycle. Until
you're in a box. I hate to be rude or brash, but literally I've seen it. It's a vicious circle, and you literally circle the drain until you get a celestial discharge, is what my grandmother called it. Like, so I'm going to, people that may authentically find my content over there, use those videos because they kind of tie in together, to link them together. So
that's a great idea.
I was working on scripting for that video, and I'm like, wait. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, these videos tie in, because originally I was going to move it over. And then I'm like, let me just do a crossover.
Right, crossover. That's exactly what you do. And you keep both of them active. That's great.
So what I was basically doing is looking at these documents. So there's a couple things that I want to point out, and I know you have thoughts on this, where these documents were interesting, because look at the header, and we all know the header in this video, or in this document.
Oh yeah.
Paid internet agitator elder. That sounds like Luthmann Sr, or so at the end of this was written by Senior. Okay. So this is where it gets freaking, and my brain was racked with, because I stumbled upon something in this analysis that it didn't add up to me when I was looking at this. I have to close. I'm going to share my window. I just have to close everything that's behind it first, because I have to make sure that I'm not doxing myself, because I have a couple of windows up that I'm like want to make like my email and stuff. So before I get in trouble with YouTube for doxing, did you ever hear about that? One of my live streams got taken down because I accidentally showed my own damn email inbox.
No way.
My own email. squidproco24@gmail. Legit. I had to take that out of the video.
That's ridiculous.
And it was like, it's my own damn email. And it was an accident. Like it was completely an accident. I shared my window, and yeah. So I just have to close things. And I'm in NASM's website, because I'm not only doing, and here's the other part about like having to maintain licensing and stuff like that. I am not only in my occupationaltherapy.com doing continuing education, because I have to renew my license next year, my national board certification. I am also in NASM's website, which is the National Association for Sports Medicine, doing my corrective exercise work to make sure that I stay up on that knowledge too. In addition to running 2 YouTube channels now. Life is busy.
It is that, girl. It is that.
Life is busy. All right. So here's where it gets weird to me. And like I said, I just have to close.
It got weird for me just at the header.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's be honest. That was a freaking nightmare in itself. But I'm gonna open 115. I downloaded 115.6 separately, which is the document that Luthmann wrote in the Middle District of Florida case against Dinesh, whatever it is,
the Danish guy or something like that.
So that's that document. So once we have 3, John, I'm sure it made you laugh. The rest of us were like, what the actual flying fuck of nature? Like,
I laughed. I mean, don't get me wrong. I laughed because somebody that is supposed to be that intelligent was actually that stupid. I laughed my butt off at that. Totally. I agree with you. I laughed.
Yeah, I laughed. I just laughed in more like and don't let me put words in your mouth, John, because I'm not here to do that. Like, just because we don't always agree, I'm not that kind of a person. But just thinking what you would laugh about would probably be just the fact that you think some of that might be possibly true. The reason that some of the rest of us laughed, not all the rest of us, but some of us laughed, is more of is this actually an illegal document? And when you think it can't get any weirder, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just.
I mean, that's it. You just couldn't believe that somebody that, I mean, I guess that's just me. I live in rainbows and unicorn world. I always put somebody that passed the actual bar. They're a very intelligent person. You expect them to be professional, to exude that, and it just doesn't happen.
Okay, John, I laughed because I couldn't believe it. Yeah, that's kind of the rest of us.
Yeah, exactly.
The rest of us. All right. Here's where it got interesting to me. And Taz, thank you for the 1 gifted Squid Pro Quo membership. I appreciate that so much. And Robert, I'm wondering why the judge didn't do something to him for that header. It could be the fact that those documents technically were not written by a party in this case. Right. So there might be a caveat, but here's the yeah. Here's the kicker with this. This is what I had found. So 116. This is 115.6. This is Exhibit 6 in Randy's motion. This is a document actually written by Luthmann in a completely separate case. Just in a completely separate case. And he was highlighting Randy's reasoning for putting this in the motion was to highlight the address. So we are not going to look at that. I just used it to compare the writing styles because we were talking about everything last week of who wrote these motions. And I figured I'm sitting here trying to analyze it like I'm some smart person, and I'm not. But AI is smart. So I put this document, 115.6, 116, and 117 in ChatGPT and said, were they written by the same person? And then I got so I've got I gotta open the PDF that I saved. This is the problem with my mentality, and y'all see that like I've got crazy crap all over my I moved it to a different window. Like this is weird. Like this is where I'm confused, sort of. So authorship analysis, and this was AI. This is not me. I did not hire an expert. This is AI. So take it with a grain of salt because AI is not perfect. So I put 115 and 6. Documents compared. Complaint written by Richard Luthmann. Luthmann opposition to 115. Document 116. And I wrote stricken. I titled it as stricken just so I could keep it straight in my head. Right. That's how I like if it's an order from the judge, it says order first. If it's a motion that's been stricken, I put stricken. That way my brain instantly knows that it's not something that is technically on the record. Taz, thanks for the $5 super chat. Squid, love and hugs, girl. Thank you. So, and baby Squid, to those who asked, she is good. She is somewhere in the living room. I heard the TV come on. She knows how to run the TV now and find her own YouTube kids. Weird. I don't know. She's smarter than I am. She figured out how to unlock her own iPad now, so she doesn't need me for that anymore. Like she knows the code, the 6-digit code to her iPad. She knows. She is 3. How?
Look, they know them buttons, girl. They know that stuff. It amazes me.
Speaking of that, I gotta go. Her iPad is in here and she's not, so I have to shut off her iPad. This is what happens. This is why the battery dies so damn fast, is she turns it on and she walks away. So I just have to no, Jeffrey, she actually knows the numbers. Like I will tell her the numbers and she can unlock my phone for me if I tell her the numbers. She's just that smart.
And the technology they pick up quicker than anything I've ever seen. You watch, you can see a little, like a 2 or 3-year-old can even sit down and use the controllers for game systems and stuff like that. It blows my mind.
Oh yeah, they make a little toy game controller, and she used to sit on next to her dad while he was gaming and act like she was gaming along with him. Now she kicks him out of his chair and just steals his headphones and his game controller and just does it herself.
It blows my mind. I have a hard time learning I'm just learning the game controller. And kids come in and they sit down and they'll pick up the game controller and they're like 4 years old and they are just like breezing right on through these games. I can't even jump over the stuff without falling through the cracks. They're just going full force and I'm doing it all slow and easy and trying to be calculated. No, I'm totally lost.
All right. So remember the 115, and this is where I get confused because 115, 6, and 116 and 117 were technically 115 was written by Luthmann, or the exhibit was written by Luthmann. 116 was written by Luthmann, but here's these were both written by Sr, supposedly. Okay, so both of these, 116 and the declaration, which is 117, which I have to. This is where I got confused because I was like, there was an inconsistency that I noticed.
It's written very confusingly because even in some of this, he refers to Sr like he's a third person and not himself, and he's the one supposedly writing the document. It's very, very confusing.
Yeah, and this is where my brain, when I saw the thing, it made sense that there was an inconsistency, but my brain, being as scatterbrained as I was at the time that I saw it, I didn't understand it. And this is where I need Spawn Trooper.
I mean, like I said, if you read through it, you'll notice in the document itself. Hang on one second. Hang on.
Please. So
give me 1 minute. Hang on. That's my son calling. Hang on 1 second.
Okay. And I'm just going to tell you guys what I've kind of seen and let the chat, because this was what didn't make any sense to me. So 116 and 117, this is what happens to my computer when I'm tired. I can't figure out how to move a document. Look at this. Shared features between 115 and 116. And remember, 116 and 117 were both authored by Sr. This is what we have to be. And I did run I did do some Google work and did find a 72-year-old Richard Luthmann Sr. So I'm convinced that Sr is a real person. So like that conspiracy theory that has been mentioned, I'm not buying into that one quite, because although Luthmann, the lawyer Luthmann, never mentioned being a junior, I do believe Sr exists, not buying into that, like he's not a real person kind of thing. However, this is where, so shared features between 115 and 116. Sentence rhythm, long, clause-heavy sentences, blending citations with emotional or moral commentary. Rhetorical intensifiers, frequent use of words like heinous, malicious, terminal, execution, reputational ruin. Citation habits, accurate statute reference mixed with commentary. Narrative tone combines legal reasoning and personal indignation, typical of a self-represented litigant. Differences in 117, the stricken declaration of Sr. First-person declaration rather than the legal document, grammar and syntax. Simpler sentences, minor grammatical errors. Tone, emotional, testimonial, less formal than the other two documents. Formatting matches a lay declarant's affidavit, not a legal pleading. Which this is where there might be an issue with AI being, well, they're two different types of documents.
Right.
Like, I didn't know. I know there are two different types of documents. This is where AI, and that's why I said, take this with a plausibility factor, not a set in stone. Because also AI, Chat GPT, Just Done AI. The other one that I use, which I can't remember the name of it right now. However, all of them use different algorithms as well. Grok uses a different algorithm. So this is the first time I ran this, and I ran it through Chat GPT. I might run this. Well, I'm going to run this when I have time. When I have time. When that will be, God knows when. However, I'm going to run it through different AI programs to see what different AI programs say. So because obviously it says it's differences in document because it's not a legal document. Like we know that's not that. I don't need AI to tell us that it's not a legal document. It's an affidavit. Like
Right.
Sometimes you just wonder, and you're like, AI. I'm not smart, but I'm not stupid either. Like.
But sometimes AI will strain at gnats and swallow at camels. It nitpicks the littlest things sometimes. I've noticed that whenever I've used it.
I know. Didn't Junior provide the address for where he was living? I understood that as they were trying to serve him according to the addresses he provided. Yeah. He and right here. All the addresses came out of the court filings for the Dinesh case, which is this right here. This document right here. You're seeing my entire screen. So
and that's a new case. That's a new case. So those addresses have just been given. It's not like it's like a 3 or 4 year old case that these addresses have been given. They've been
that
given
was
fairly
March
recently.
2025. So what, 6 months? So in all fairness, he did stay at a Holiday Inn Express the night before writing it. And comic relief. Cheers to you, my friend. Yeah. Oh, Steven, side note, Mr. Squid used the air fryer the other day, even the new one, and set off the smoke alarm and looked at me like something was seriously wrong. And I looked at him like, see, I told you I'm not crazy. Like, it's not me. It's the sensitivity of our
Does yours go off just because of heat? Mine goes off just because of heat sometimes.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm getting accused of burning everything down. What are you burning now? What are you burning now? Like, I'm not burning anything.
Not burning anything. We have one. No. So no. This is not a new case. This was a case filed by Luthmann against Dinesh. This was a case that I believe was talked about by Megan and Tug and Randy, and not Randy, but Jeremy and them back in March, April, May. I saw some of it. I stopped paying attention to it because it was even more ridiculous to me than all of this. And that is saying a lot. However.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole nother rabbit hole, guys. Trust me.
That's a rabbit hole that we don't have time.
No. Trust me, if you think this is anything, that is just, you end up just hitting your head going, oh my God, what is going on?
Yeah, Liz, this right here. Yes, this is, in my opinion, and this is like everything said on here is my opinion based on what I read in the documents. So it's his fault for contact with his father. Can't make this shit up. Yeah,
it's true. Yes,
you said stuff. I'll say shit. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. So. I still think Senior took all the law tests for Junior. Let him play lawyer till he got caught. So, but Malin, the reason why that we're using this case is because this was in Randy's filing as like, see, he used the address in this case. This was filed in Fort Myers Division and in March of this year. So it's a recent address in a case filing from another district in Florida.
Right. It's not like Randy just pulled this out of his yin-yang, you know. He actually got it from court documents.
That would be a good talent, though.
Yeah, it would be. I would pay to watch.
I would not. However, I would not. However, that would be one hell of a talent. Balance. Ew, I gotta quit study. The reason that we brought this up was because not only does it have an address that Randy used, but it was a document that we confirmed is written by Richard Luthmann.
Correct.
So we're using it as a comparison, in a scientific experiment. It's our control. We know it was written by him. So I'm using it to compare other things against. Yeah, nothing would surprise me anymore.
No.
Someone tell Spawn Trooper to finish up on the oil change. I don't know where he is. I don't know.
He was just talking to us like 10 minutes before we went live.
Where are you at? All right. Unless he's either eating, which is a real possibility because it's like dinner time over there.
Yeah.
Or he just lost track of the time in the sense of the time change, because I didn't say what time zone this time because you and I are on the same time zone. So
right.
Yeah. But here's where the final assessment is where I got a little, things that make you go, Documents 115-6 and 116 were written by the same person, Richard A. Luthmann. Document 117 was authored by a different individual, Rudolph Luthmann Sr. Consistent with its title and tone. But here's where it gets even weirder to me. I'm going to open 117 because that's the one document I don't have open.
Right.
Welcome to how I organize shit. Welcome to all the documents. Let's see. I have to move it to this one so I can see. What the Hales isn't the only case I'm covering. So if it looks like I got a lot more documents than just this one, it's because I do. So 117. Here's where I was like, well, if 115-6, the exhibit, the control, right. I'm just going to refer to it as the control document because that way it's less numbers in my head, because less numbers. Oh yes, please help me pay my Pacer bill with extra banana money. Yes, and Gary, it would be a painful talent though, wouldn't it? Hey, only me. I'm a little confused. Isn't this all irrelevant because Hale's already said he'd served Luthmann at least twice before? Well, it's not one of those things where it is just curiosity to me. It might be irrelevant to the case itself, but it's strictly out of curiosity. Strictly out of curiosity to me. He asked for a link, and I'm like, I put it in the group chat.
Yeah, it was right there. That's how I got
it. Hey, coming to the stage, Spawn Trooper.
No, leave me alone.
Always late for the party. Always late for the party.
It's fashionably late.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm late for the party, but I'll tell you one thing, Stalkers R Us is running rampant right now.
I can't believe you called it Stalkers R Us.
Do you know what? Let's put it this way, right? Right. I have noticed something. In one of the posts, I don't know if anyone just to get out of the way. I noticed something in one of the posts, and please hold, your call is important to me. Where the frick did I send that? Right, okay, right. Just bear with me a sec before you carry on with this. Where the fuck? Oh.
All right, I just have one question or one thing to finish my thought before we get on the subject that you're talking about.
7.5 inches.
the size of a
That's
cousin.
that's how long a 30 millimeter.
Interesting.
Sorry,
It's not
I thought
irrelevant.
he was
since
going to say
Luthmann
banana.
I just want to point it out. But anyway.
And
Yes, sorry. Go on.
Jeff Grady says it's not irrelevant since Luthmann disputes service, so magistrate has to make a service decision. That's what these documents represent. Well, the thing that's irrelevant to maybe the court, maybe, is who actually wrote them. But I was curious because like shit just seemed a little weird to me. But so 116 and 117, according to ChatGPT, I still have to run it through different AI programs because, you know, one AI is not written the same as another, and AI is not the end all be all of society. However, it is just an interesting things that make you go,
Mm-hmm.
And Gabby, so that big. Goodness, I love this chat. So 115-6 and 116 were written by the same person, according to ChatGPT, but signed by two different people. 115-6, the control document, was written by Luthmann Jr. 116 was signed by Luthmann Sr. Written by Luthmann Sr., which is weird. Which was my first thing that make you go, huh?
Well, I'm
You
sure
see-
Junior probably wrote them and just got Senior to sign it.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking happened.
Right. Here's my shittiest freaking anyway.
Right on me.
Sorry, I'm tired. I'm a bit freaking so I don't anyway. Right. Luthmann has wrote it. He's basically handed it over to his father or stepfather or whoever wants to take responsibility of that Steeman, all right, and basically got it to sign. So I don't think the father or the stepfather actually read it. Now, two, Lynette Preston made a big mess today. She made a big boo-boo. Okay. And the reason being is because in a post, okay, in the post there was a comment made by someone. I'm not going to name the person. I remember all of your scamming in Sarasota and Charlotte County. Keep telling yourself you have done nothing wrong, right? A couple of comments further into that. I have no idea who you are, and I
just heard a big old crash. I gotta
go check.
I have no idea who you are, and we never scammed anyone in Northport or Port Charlotte. Hello, we had wonderful friends, including all of the mayors that were mayors at the time. We're still friends with them. So can you just stick to the right where you can stick that where the sun doesn't shine? Now here are a couple of questions. And obviously, you guys know better than I. Is Northport in Sarasota?
It's in Port Charlotte, I think.
Okay, so Port Charlotte, right?
I might be wrong. I have to look it up to make sure, but I'm almost certain it's in Port Charlotte.
Okay, right. Because the thing is, if you are going to respond to someone, which freaking lizard lady has, right? Why is she naming a complete different place? And
no, I'm sorry, it's Sarasota, Northport, Sarasota. I'm sorry.
Oh, it is Sarasota, right? Okay, then. So that right. So how many freaking mayors are there? Because by the sounds of it, there's multiple mayors.
Should only be one, usually.
Well, yeah. I mean, every time, and I try. I am trying to be as nice as I possibly fucking can. All right, and you know, I am trying to be as nice as I possibly can. But the less Lynette and John speak and post and type, the less they do, the less it won't get.
It can't get twisted around. It can't
Exactly.
get
Exactly.
Nobody can say you said if you didn't type something out, people can say you said something, but as long as it's not written out, you can always say I didn't say that. But if it's
Yeah.
written down, you can't get away from that.
I mean, I'll
Hey,
be honest with
Joey.
you. Anything I write, I fucking own proudly, right? But I mean, like we know, well, I know for a fact that Paint Chips, Mr. Magoo, Skeletal, hello you guys, right, and all those other idiots listen to our streams. Okay, what's the matter?
Oh, yes. Malin, everything is fine. The little is strong enough now to open our freezer because we have one of those freezers in the bottom and French door refrigerator. She likes to get we have a thing of reusable ice cubes. We don't ever use them for anything. They are her toys. She loves reusable ice cubes. All the toys and the fancy shit she has,
Yeah,
fucking
do you know
reusable
what
ice. I'm telling you. But she decided to take her bowl from like one of her like balls and cups activities and the spoon and try to scoop ice. Oh, see? Oh, thank you. See? Reusable ice cubes.
Well, these cases that he's brought in, right, are subterfuge, deflection. Right, there's nothing. There's nothing in them. They are boneless. I mean, they may sound very ooh, but there's nothing in it. Because I mean, like Richard A. Luthmann Sr. I find it quite strange. After I last mentioned our friend Albert here, I did some digging, and I did some really good digging. And there is nowhere I have found where Luthmann, and this is the chubby freaking Mr. Magoo, right? There's nowhere where he has a name where at the end it says Junior.
Right. It's nowhere. I went back and looked on LinkedIn and looked on all those profiles like that. He does not use Junior. So no one would know there's a Junior.
This is what she was doing. She has this like thing that she sits in and spins and whatever she sticks stuff to. It's full of
Yeah, but it's
and she dropped it. So it sounded like a big old crash, but it was really nothing.
It's funny how they want to play with the most cheapest things that they have that there is that absolutely do nothing.
We got a thing in the mail. Some of the stuff I ordered from Amazon Prime Days in the mail the other day, and she sat in the box before we took it out to the garage, and we were doing baby box pushes all across the floor and the house for like 45 minutes, and she was having the time of her damn life in a cardboard box. All right, I'm gonna go give this back to her before she freaks out.
I'll tell you one thing, guys. I don't think you should start pressing buttons with me tonight. Just saying.
Only me's exactly right when he says Luthmann shows nothing but contempt for the judicial process, and that is very true. You can't expect the judicial process to be there to help you when you need it, but yet you want to abuse it whenever you don't need it, type thing. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like he didn't have any home raising.
Like Luthmann, Volp, and freaking what's that? All four of them, Matskin and what's that freaking woman's name?
Who lips?
Yeah, her. All four of them have no respect for the law, for court. What they do know is how to prolong stuff. That's what they do know, right? That's all they're doing. I mean, this here with the junior and senior crap. I mean, basically, at the end of the day, right? They need to. Don't tell me to breathe. I've had a long day. Anyway, right? They need to freaking. The courts need to start looking into these documents that they're putting in, and finding if they've got any merit. It's okay to like say one thing. It's just like the bit with Bruce Matskin using Scott Stark's name, but got it wrong with the initial.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, if you are a lawyer, it's just like if I said to Gail, right, I want you to write down the receipt, a recipe, but I want it the T's crossed, right, and the I's dotted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if she does that, and then I ask her for another recipe, but she then writes it differently, then I'm going to say to her, so how come, wait a minute, are you writing these or someone else writing these? This is why a lot of people have turned around and said, well, if you look at the documents, some of them look like they've been written by AI or they've been written by someone else. Bruce Matskin, when he was putting him and the crampons and everyone, you could tell it was like there was one or two people writing the document.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, you put your spin on things when you write things.
Yeah,
just in the way you say it, the way that your sentence structure. It's like a signature when you write something.
Yeah, Sniper, just take me with a pinch of salt today. I am in a snappish type of mood. I'm very tired. Like the last 2 weeks have taken it out on me. And it's not your fault, it's no one else's fault. I'm just saying. Just calm it down with the button pressing. Otherwise,
and I apologize. We are mid meltdown right now because she is pissed because I have the window open and she wants to go outside, and I said no.
Why is she?
You've just ruined her life.
I have ruined her absolute freaking life. Oh, and her other favorite toy right now.
Oh, a scrub daddy.
Scrub mommy.
She can have that, can't she?
Yeah, she can. This is her other favorite thing right now.
So like explain to me, madam, why are you holding out to ransom?
Because she left it here.
Oh, right, okay.
Because she's having a meltdown and almost slammed her head on the hardwood floor because she got pissed off at me. And it's like, so that's why you saw me duck down, was to hold her head so she didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, because Squid has just ruined her whole life.
I just ruined my child's life because she literally wanted to go outside, and I literally said no because we've been outside almost all day.
Okay, and I'm going to try and get you two back onto the topic, right? Because I've got a question to ask you two, and this is a serious question. Before we carry on, serious question to you two, and a question to the audience, and especially only me and everyone else. I want you to listen to what I've got to say. And then you give me, you can give me the answers first, or the audience can. So you choose. Anyway, here's my question: has anyone noticed the dynamic change in the what the hell's eco? Fuck off. In the oh my god, brain for fuck. In the what the hell's ecosystem, has anyone noticed the dynamic change? This is part of the question. Dynamic change. And also, who is allowing, what court in their right mind is allowing a ghostwriter to write the documentation for Lynette Preston, and why can they stay anonymous if it's a legal document? There you go. It's all you. I'm gonna sit back and watch this shit at the phone.
You can get somebody to help you write something.
Yeah.
If it's an attorney, that attorney is supposed to acknowledge that they helped you.
Exactly. And have you seen anyone's name on that?
No, I haven't seen anyone except anyone take responsibility for helping at all.
Yeah, Timothy, make sure if you feel tired or anything, just pull over, take a break, please. But here's the thing though, like you cannot tell me that a federal court case or a court case allows an anonymous individual to help a claimant or a defendant, plaintiff, whatever, to write legal documents and not put their information on it. Because on the technicality, right, writing on the bottom of it, yeah, right. I mean, if I was writing or helping with a document, I can assure you that you would have my arse cheeks tattooed on that freaking document.
Mm-hmm.
I would want that credit.
I agree.
And
That's it. You would want somebody to know that you did it, unless you didn't want your name attached to it. You
yeah,
weren't proud of what you did.
would I take credit for that document if I wrote a document, Snipe? Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I would definitely want the credit for that.
You would
But I'm
think.
telling,
You would
yeah,
think.
because if you look at Richmond, if you look at Mr. Magoo's documents, right, ever since he injected himself into this with the help from Bruce Matskin, all he has done is provoke, antagonize, use subterfuge and deflection. Look what he's doing now.
Only Me says Luthmann's hiding behind his journalist persona because
He's not a
he
journalist.
isn't interested in Miss Preston or the child. He just has an axe to grind because of his legal past, and I agree with him completely.
Oh
He
yeah,
doesn't care about this child. He doesn't care about Lynette or John or anybody. He doesn't care about anybody involved in it. It's all what's going to promote him and get his agenda promoted.
yeah.
He doesn't have that desire to help anybody. It's ridiculous.
Look at that! Look at that response there. Wittenhagen, Dawn High, Spawn. Unless you're legally not allowed to be making those documents.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And that may be the problem.
Yeah.
And sorry, we're having a day.
I mean, it's like it's like you writing a legal document for Squid. And then you got Luthmann. Do you know? Is there a way of taking Luthmann's documents? Right, hear me out on this one. Take Luthmann's document, put it on the board. Yeah, put his picture above that document. Then all the documents that he's done. Then take Matskin's documents, put them up with a picture above that, and then take Leslie Lips, whatever her name is, and do the same thing with her, and then bring the little strings down to Lynette Preston and John Cook, yeah, and then have a look at the documents. What document is similar to what the documents they've been putting in? Because
now that I figured out how to do this, we're gonna make a Padlet or something to like keep my brain.
Does that make sense? Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
You see where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
Because you can. I mean, I had a look at what you said about the documents, and yes, absolutely, he wrote them, so that's confirmed. But he wrote them, not his old man.
Oh yeah. Because I mean,
Well,
first of all, if his dad's a pharmacist, his dad's not going to sit down and write it like this. A normal layperson's not going to just sit down and write this out. They're going to have to have. It was written for them. He signed it. There's no question.
Yeah, and Lisa,
That's my
I did
opinion.
also ask.
My opinion.
The first thing I asked were these written by AI, and
No.
there was a big negative on all of that. So, because I've been running the documents to check for AI, I've been asking Chat GPT and other AI programs about the judges' documents too, because I don't discriminate here. If I'm going to run one person's documents, we're running everybody's. I've been running every document that has dropped now. I've been running through AI. If I haven't mentioned them, that's because there's nothing to mention. So, but just know that now every document that I get, I ask if it is written by AI.
Yeah. I mean, here's something that I have been thinking, and I apologize if this is going to be knocking the ball out of the park. The person who probably might be helping writing these legal documents could be Roster Suss or someone from the town hall who that she gets on with down in Otter Creek. That's the other possibility.
I don't see it being Russ. No harm meant don't take this wrong, y'all, but I don't see Russ being that intelligent.
Yeah, but he's got a relative who's in the county thingy bobby.
He's got a relative that sits on the county board. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Russ being that
Everybody's
smart.
got a relative everywhere. No offense.
Yeah, I don't see Russ being that smart. It's got to be one of the attorneys that have come into this for their own purposes.
Yeah, because I doubt very much he'll be the bankruptcy lawyer, because I think that guy would definitely want money. No, I don't, Chris. I don't think it'll be Warm, whatever the guy's name is. He didn't even want to be there when he was being there.
Yeah, I don't think it was Worm. You're right. He didn't want to be there when he was getting paid to.
And only me, in regards to your comment about the civil cases and jail time, I agree with Gary here. Only me, a civil case can be referred. The judge can refer a civil case to criminal prosecution. Laura Owens in Arizona. If I know you were kind of this case, I don't know how much you know about that case, but that's another rabbit hole. But Laura Owens was referred to, the judge referred her to the county attorney for possible criminal charges, and a year later is now facing 7 counts of perjury. See? We're still having a day. She's got an iPad and my computer and her water and a snack, and she's still. So.
Can you enlarge the right-hand document, document 117, please? Just
I can.
All right. Can I just read this out like if I was 72 years old?
Yes.
I, Richard Albert Luthmann Sr., declare under penalty of perjury pursuant to 28 United States Code fucking 1746, the following is true and correct. Identity and background. I am a 72-year-old and reside in Northgate, St. Johns County, Florida. I am a retired pharmacist and worked for decades in pharmacists in Brooklyn and Staten Island, New York, before relocating to Florida 2 decades ago. My son, Richard A. Luthmann Jr., is an adult domiciled in the Collier County in Northwest Florida. He has never resided with me in Nocatee or Ponte Vedra, nor has he lived anywhere in St. Johns County or Northeast Florida. I am not a party to plaintiff online disputes, and I have no involvement in allegedly allegations and form basis of this lawsuit. Right. Hey, Richard, if you're listening, I just caught you in a bullshit lie, mate.
And you had a really interesting stream on your channel about all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all haven't checked out Spawn's channel and that live stream that he did, I want to say 3 or 4 days ago, it's been a whirlwind of a weekend.
Yes. Yes. I mean, like, we're not even getting back into our normal routine. Yeah, it was, I did a little bit of research on our friend Ricardo, aka Mr. Magoo. And I showed some, the information that you can find online. Nothing illegal or nothing. There was no doxation or anything else. It was journalistic investigation, as he apparently is. And I find it quite strange that people who decide to go into journalism, seem to think that always correct. However, on this occasion, he is absolutely wrong. Because is there a signature on that document?
Yeah, but it's next to an address that I don't have redacted. So
Okay, right.
No, this one's not. Wait. This one is 117. And someone asked about, and I can't remember. I was dealing with the little at the time. However, it was someone mentioned. I think James had mentioned that Luthmann has signature. Or someone asked. I think it was Liz. that if I compared the signatures. I
Right.
didn't, because the signature on the document he wrote in the Middle District of Florida, the control document, is electronic signature. Because of because he had I believe, an electronic signature.
You see, this is where
No. They're different signatures.
All right. So here's the thing. Now, what I want you to do, both of you, I want you to get a pen and paper, and then I want you to sign your name. All right. I want you to sign your name with your left hand. Okay. And then I want you to sign your name with your right hand.
Oh Lord.
Try it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want
Hang on.
because believe it or not, you should be able to sign your name with both your left and right hand. And then have a look at them.
All right.
No.
Yeah, I don't think this is correct.
Right. Right. Don't show the signature. Right. Here's the thing. Point one, Lynette's been helped by one of these idiots, or it's someone from town or from Otter Creek. Point two, all right, and I'm also including the crampons in regards to idiots. Point two, Luthmann.
Sorry. Detail.
Luthmann, okay, right, is deliberately using, right, the process server who served him, right, is deliberately using that situation to get out of something. He's basically he's fluffing it. Here's the thing, though, the mistake he's done, right? He's used junior and senior, because if your name is so junior or senior because you have the same name as your father, that means you should have that junior on the back of your name the whole time.
Yes, my husband is a junior, and he has to differentiate his name on everything that he does. Junior is a big deal.
Yep.
The control document does not have the control document has his signature, because I forgot it. This was March. He's still disbarred.
Do you know what they should? Oh, sorry, go on.
It has an address, so I'm not going to show it because I didn't redact it. However, it has his name. It does not look like the other signatures, but he does not sign it junior.
Right. And so if he doesn't differentiate it, how is somebody else supposed to differentiate
Exactly. On here's another trick. You know your signature hand?
Yeah.
Do me a favor, sit on it until it goes numb, and then try to sign your name. Trust me.
Let's not.
The point that you know this makes me worry. Okay. Well, that means you've done it.
For my hand, for reference, for my hand to go numb, all I have to do is sit like this for like 3 minutes. So I don't have to.
You see, one of the oldest.
Okay, here.
In the old days, if we had to forge a signature, like you just like wiggle it. What we used to do is just sit on a hand for a couple of minutes until it went numb, put a pen in it, and then just sign a name. I mean, when you're on guard, what's the best way? Yeah, we just don't know how to check yet. Sign it, I'm done. But yeah, I think they're clutching at straws because they're like every single. I'm going to put this out there. Every single case so far, they're losing. They've lost.
Mm-hmm.
They're swimming around in circles in a fucking cesspool of their own shit. Pardon my French. I mean, it's there's a lot of people on both sides, covering all this, but they're not actually they're not talking about one thing.
Lisa, I'm left-handed too. Stephen says there's an old joke about going left-handed, and Lisa said, "Stephen, I'm left-handed. Do tell."
Can I ask you, the audience? Can you put a poll up?
hold on. I gotta go into.
I'll put the question. Cool.
I gotta go into studio and pray that I'm in. Okay, I was like, and pray that I'm in the correct. I don't know how people have like 800 different freaking accounts. I can't keep. I have 2, and one I haven't even started posting on yet, and I still can't keep up with this shit. I have no idea how people do that, where they have like parody accounts and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm dumb. Like, you can call me stupid. Like, you feel free to call me stupid, because I don't know how y'all do it. All right, put a poll up. What's my poll question?
Hang on a minute. There you go. I just sent them to you.
Next.
Come on.
So poll question number 1.
If I go eat, I will put it up. I'm sorry.
Some good. There's some good questions there. Like, the question 2. I know for a fact someone is.
Well, I can only ask one thing at a time.
Okay. Well, let's do one at a time then. While we're talking about the document.
Here's a yes or no question. Let's start with a yes or no question.
Yeah.
Well,
Somebody's taking away. Somebody's going to take you. I tell you, do you know what? I forget. Oh yeah, I forget. Oh god, yeah. My brother. Can someone send me a hammer so I can hit myself over the head and actually start? My brain's like a sieve today.
so the poll question, first one: will the anti-what the hell's ecosystem sue each other?
Oh, you took the easy one. That's treat. That's
I took the yes or no one because the other ones you didn't give me options, so I'd have to come up with those on my own.
Well, you can reword it.
Well, that's hard.
Yeah. So, Mr. Magoo thinks he's clever.
Cynthia says, you need a P.O. box, I'll send you some brain cells.
Oh, in the heart. In the heart. I should
No,
quit.
like, it's true. Like, I feel maybe that's the reason I want to start that other channel. Is one, it's a passion of mine, but 2, I can freaking use my brain cells, and I can get my brain cells out that I went to college for. Because I got a damn college degree, and do you see how often I'm using that shit?
Maybe I'm outnumbered because of YouTube. And by the way,
you have more brain cells than me, so you're not technically outnumbered.
Well, that's true.
And Three Awesome Dogs, I'm so sorry. I did get your message. I was just my brain was in other places as well.
Sorry for your loss there, Awesome Dogs.
Yeah.
Prayers and thoughts of you there, but
deepest sympathy to you and your family.
Yesterday, I was going to go live and all hell broke loose, and so. But my pretty, one word of advice, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not getting away with it on Monday.
Hey, I was here. It was you that weren't here.
So. Wait. Yeah. Yesterday was Monday, right? Okay.
No.
Shut up.
Yes.
Every day is the same. Every day is from start to finish. Crazy. It's just what level of crazy depends on the day.
I thought I could smell something.
Stop.
Can't help it.
Stop.
I can't help it.
Stop. Transition.
Hang on a minute. Got something for you. Lord Vader.
Hey, Green. How are you? I haven't seen you in so long. No, it's Sunday. Every day it feels like I don't know.
It's because they bleed into each other.
So,
Well,
I'm
Especially
like,
when you're a
all right.
stay-at-home mom, it bleeds into each other.
that is very true. Oh, somebody roped me into doing a competition on the 25th. So if I seem a little bit more distracted and I seem a little bit more angry, it's because I am trying to get my diet in check and cut weight, and I am literally eating chicken breasts and green beans.
You know, just for the record, you know that you're going to be breathing out your ass. You know that, don't you?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, for that competition, you're going to be breathing out your ass.
One of the freaking workouts is 100 snatches for time, and it's a partner workout. And it's a partner competition, and my partner is like, he's not a CrossFit athlete, but he is very in shape, and he is only like 20 years old. So we about to
That's your partner.
yeah, so 100 snatches for time, and my weight's only like 33 pounds, which is like only like, if you go off percentages of my 1 rep max is only like 40%. So I should be able to do sets of like 20. But every time you stop, you have to do 6 burpees over the bar. So burpee, jump over the bar, burpee, jump over the bar. So I'm, Oh, so if you see me a little more agitated than normal, it's one, because I'm working twice as hard. And secondly, because I'm trying to finally get my ass in check. So,
Yeah.
Notice that too, Lisa. I don't pay attention to any other channels besides mine because I have a really hard enough time keeping up. Plus, it's football season, so I have a really hard enough time keeping track of what I want to pay attention to and watch, let alone shit that I have no interest in. So, yeah. And it's not like, even I don't even get the chance to watch people that I'm interested in watching. Because either I'm not awake or I'm tired, or if I am watching, I'm like, I got to watch Mo in the Deep End this morning. I love Mo's channel. However, I was in addition to watching her channel, I was trying to do my 3-month calendar and writing stuff down. So I was like watching, but not watching. So like, even the people that I love and that I enjoy watching, I'm not able to completely give my 100%.
Right.
So it's one of those things of like, when people say, well, this happened on this channel, nothing personal, but I realized after becoming a YouTuber that, and Spawn, you can put your 2 cents in on this too, that what I was able to do before, I am not able to do now. I could hang out in multiple people's chats every night. And even when I started my channel, I could. And now I just can't. I ask people to take my wrenches because I just can't. Like, I just can't. Like, it's nothing personal against them. I don't dislike anybody. I just don't have time. So when people are like, well, this happened on this person's channel, it's like, I'm sorry. I barely have enough time to keep track of my own damn channels.
Yeah.
Hey, look, if I can have people that sent me, you need to go here and look at this, or I clipped this for you and sent me the clip, and I don't have to sit there and watch the whole thing. I just don't have time. I don't have time to do it. There's no way.
That account, I watched it, so you didn't have to.
I love her.
I don't know if that's a female, but
she is.
I'm not like the uber, like, I'm not uber like lefty like that, but I also just don't like to be an asshole. So I like to make sure that I gender somebody. Right? I don't want to call somebody a man if they're obviously not a man. She even posts like recaps and stuff, and I barely have enough time to
read it.
I'll read it, but it won't sink in. Like, I'll maybe like a fifth of it or a quarter of it will like actually make sense to me. And then the rest of it, I'm like, I don't know what the hell that just said. And it's no offense to her. She does a great freaking job. I'm just like,
she does. It's
what?
A lot sometimes.
I've come to the part, like, I passed my anniversary. Yeah, okay, it was sort of like an anniversary, but anyway, one thing I'm going to say is that, you know, I've built quite some strong friendships, right, since I've over a year, and it just shows you it took a year for people like us to actually be on the same platform, you know, and there's no agenda, you know, everyone's doing what they, you know, but I've come to the realization is because, you know, we're wasting our breath when it comes to talking about the certain individuals, because like that's what they want. They want the attention, but unfortunately for them, they get the negative. They get the attention that they don't want. They all turned up thinking that they're going to get, you know, oh, we're journalists. Oh, we're going to get the PR. We're going to look good, and look what's happened. You've actually turned into idiots, right? Then you've got people who don't like me or don't like you or don't like Pam, you know, don't like anybody, right? Because of the way we are, you know, my pretty Pam will say it as it is. I will say it as it is, and I will come with the ammunition as well. Squid will take documents, right, and analyze those documents and talk about documents and then get attacked by baby squid, right? It's part and parcel, right? But one thing that hasn't changed is their behavior. Has anyone noticed that?
No.
They still
No,
want
I've
to
become more of a bitch.
What?
I said I've become more of a bitch.
I have actually stopped swearing a lot.
I'm an equal opportunity hater.
Yeah.
That is my freaking saying. Do you know, and also, do you know that a lot of people?
I say I don't discriminate. I hate everybody equally. Is always what I've said.
I've had some hard week. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I have actually.
Wait, what? No, I've been a bitch longer. Well, they're older than me, but I think I don't know.
Oh yeah, they're older than you.
Okay, I don't know. It's hard to tell these days.
Me and Queenie's the same age.
I am so freaking confused. Oh my god!
I am currently looking at the docket. So, because yesterday when I was streaming, someone said that someone was in my chat and let me know that they had filed a new document, and I figured since what I wanted to talk about with that document more was starting to give me a headache. Who wrote it and comparing, and I'll have to do some more work with comparing signatures in different cases, because the person who let me know that Luthmann had other handwritten samples in that Dinesh case, I'm going to have to go deep diving. So if you want to send those Pacer funds, like I'm going to end up spending some serious cash on this Pacer. And I got my latest Pacer bill. It was like $133 or something like that. With the stays and my other cases being a couple of my other cases went to mediation, and one, the NIL case, went to it had an order of protection and a secrecy order, basically a confidentiality order. There's no more documents being posted, so like I saved probably about $50 in cases that I'm not looking up. So it's one of them situations. But I am looking up because someone said that they had filed a new document yesterday, so I want to see if it was in yet. And
only me. Oh, don't mention the channel. I was going to ask them what channel, but then again, you know,
What case did they tell you? What case?
It was somebody that's here now, so probably Fed 2. Okay. But I didn't see anything this morning, but I also didn't search that hard. But it also takes a couple of days between when something is, especially when it's not electronically filed, between when you get it to the court and when the court finally.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I didn't see anything new, but whenever I checked earlier, but you have to keep up on it.
Rosalind pushed for more subs to Lynette to get her monetized, so that so that there was no excuses of her not having money. Why?
Well, Megan's been telling her to do that for the longest time. I would have capitalized on it myself.
I just been sent a screenshot. That is probably one of the best fucking words of only me, right? Hey, John Cook, let me ask you a question, and it's a very simple question. It won't hurt your brain, I promise. Why haven't you taken legal actions against the crampons in regards of the money?
I was wrong, and I always say I'm wrong when I'm corrected. Civil case, Levy County, and I drove there in person. Okay. But you not only need people, you need watch hours. So she has to put out content and get 4,000 watch hours before she can get monetized.
Who's that?
Lynette.
Well, just freaking go, just make videos of yourself talking crap and post them, and we'll all laugh
It's
at
just
you.
one of those things of like, you know how many people, and yes, ma'am, I know, but you have your pad. You don't need your pad and my laptop at the same time. And Dragon Lady, thanks for the $4.99 super chat for the Pacer Fund. It is very much appreciated. It is very much appreciated.
I like that picture. I like that picture.
That's
a lovely picture. Dragon Lady. Beautiful. Is that the yin and yang? Is that male and female dragons? Butt naked. Wow, dude.
That's amazing. Thank you for helping her that much. That's great. He wants to use the circling drain.
Thanks for the $50 super chat for Pacerville and unlimited usage of circling the drain phrase. Yes, that is not. I did not. That is not my phrase. I mean, it might be, but like, I don't gatekeep words because I try not to gatekeep anything because. No.
Thanks for admitting that, John Cook. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Because we're curious. Curiosity, and it's conversational because we will, and John, we might not always get along, and I might not agree with you, and you might hate some of the things that I do, and I might hate some of the things that you do, whatever. But I really do appreciate that if it's really you, because I mean, I think it is, but like, it's the internet, we never know. But it's one of those, like, I appreciate you, coming in here and what I believe is being honest with me, or at least respectful to me in this.
Yes, he is.
Well, and it's one of those things of I've always been the kind of person of like, I don't have to like you to show you basic human decency. Like,
correct.
And and I will say that's the problem I have with like half of YouTube in the drama space. Just in the drama space, not this case specifically, just in the drama space of like talking about people like they're less than human.
There you go. There's $11 for you.
Like I just, you're actually John Cook, have been all along.
I am Spartacus.
And Juliet, thank you for the £9.99 quid.
Yay, there's JK.
I appreciate it for your bill, and I hope you are doing well. And your little one is so damn cute. He is so cute.
He looks like a ginger.
I got some good news for you.
What's up?
Hey, right, I'm going to put this to bed. John, first of all, you didn't call me out. I actually called you out. Second of all, you're not intelligent enough to call me out. So, and then third, right, if you actually had any type of intelligence, you would be getting yourself an independent lawyer and basically suing the Lee and everyone else, because there was a lot of money handed over to help you and Lynette Preston finish off that property. So the reason you're blocked is because I don't want you anywhere near the community that comes to see me. That's the rules are different here, but on my platform, you're not welcomed. So just so you know, there you go. Yeah, no, I'm being polite. I was nice. I proved it. I was nice. But I'll still
And
talk
only
to
me,
you.
that's exactly right. Only me just said that Lisa's trying to divide Lynette and John, and that's exactly what's happening.
And the fact that Lisa received there was a comment made by Lynette, in one of her posts in regards of getting a phone call from an engineer or something like that. And apparently this person called Lisa, and then Lisa came back and said, "Oh, and said all that crap." Now, if I was in a situation that John or Lynette was in, if I was in that situation and someone else was receiving money on my behalf, right, I would be going, "Where is it? I want to have a weekly or daily freaking transparency, and I want to see all the receipts." And I bet you any money they'll lie through their teeth now when you turn around and say, "Have you seen the receipts?" All of them.
I just like, and sometimes you get on my case about being a little too transparent with like my channel and where the super chats and stuff goes, and like the Amazon list. And because I know there are some people who like to contribute to the channel who literally do not like Google and Amazon, or do not like Google and do not want to give any of their freaking time or effort to this platform. But they also want to know where their stuff is going. So it's like, that's why I have the list. It's like, because people ask for it. Like, and it's just one of those things of like, it's one of those situations where you've gotten on my case because I've been a little too transparent, but like, I would rather be open and honest about, yes, Google takes 30%. Yes, just because I say it's the banana fund, I don't get paid until, like, I won't get this particular super chat money until the end of November. So like, when someone says, "Oh, donate," just, it's a super chat. It's not a donation in the sense of the government sees any super chats as income. So I have to pay taxes on super chats. So like, I'm transparent as to where shit is going. So when you give money to my channel, you know that is my income and I'm paying taxes on it at the end of the year, and not like, "Oh, it's baby squid's money, blah, blah." Yeah, most of my money goes to her anyway, like food, electric bill, toys, like gas in the car so we can get places, like, and I know that,
I've got some good news for you. This is the process before I monetize. I mean, I've got a hell of a way to go, but I have spoken to the other charity besides Combat Stress, and it is a go. So basically, every time when I receive each at the end of the month, after I receive, once I get everything, because you get paid month behind, don't you, in arrears on YouTube? Is it your month behind or is it a month ahead?
Month behind. Like, what I will be getting, and I get paid at the end of the month. I don't know if that's for everybody, but like, I usually get paid between like the 21st and 26th, depending on like a weekend or something like that. But this month, I will get paid for what I earned in September. So like, we're a month behind here.
Right. So basically, what's going to happen? What I'm going to do at the end of the month, the day after everything is done, I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to redact what I need to redact. This is advice from my accountant. I'm going to redact what I need to redact, and then when I send it to the charities and everything, I'm going to redact all that, but I'm going to show the amount sent and the date and everything else. So there's always going to be transparency and accountability. And then obviously probably 10% or 15% of it I'm going to keep for upgrading platforms, paying for Restream, upgrading that, and all the good shit. And also, what I'm gonna like once I've got it ready, I'm gonna send. I'm gonna also send certain individuals a little gift package. But that's in the future.
Am I gonna get a gift package?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
I said, am I gonna get a gift package?
Yes, and it's going to be on fire, and then you're going to hear it ding dong. Of course you will.
And Ninja Puppy, I don't know if I missed this or not. Thanks for the $4.99 super chat. Nana Fun for a little squid. I'm sorry if I missed that. Like, I don't know how I missed that, but yeah. Oh, on. You want to know the way to you want to know the way
didn't say we do it, can't prove nothing. What?
You want to know the way to get under Gail's skin in less than 2.5 seconds?
Ignore her.
You want to know the way?
Ignore her.
Way?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to hear about that one. Watch her go nuts. Move the book. Yeah, Timothy, move the book. Yesterday, I was talking about Letitia James's indictment. Happy Monday. Let's read an indictment. And we were going through her past history on Twitter of saying I'm going to go after this certain person, and like my whole soul is invested in this person. Blah blah. And we were going through that, and she was like, "What happened to the brain book? What happened to the brain book? What happened to the brain book? The lymphedema book made an appearance." Like, yeah. Oh no! Phone dying in the emergency room for cellulitis, bacterial. Pray for me. Oh no! It's not a bacterial cellulitis. That is. Hope you get some good cash or good meds. Yes.
I just want to apologize.
What for? Oh
I just want to apologize. I just want to get an apology in credit. So when I do fuck up, at least you got the credit.
I knew it. She moved the brain bug. I will never stop. There we go.
It's always good to have a couple of my I'm sorry in credit.
Yeah, full scale OCD. See, I love it. This is where it's like, okay, we got what we needed to get out of the way. Like, I have to get going in like 5 or 10 minutes because I got to go to work. However, it's a situation where it's like we get through what we need to get through, and then we shoot the shit because we have more documents to run. But my brain power right now is like not allowing me to work on this situation and think and comprehend more than one thing. Because I was sending stuff to Spawn, and I'm like, something about this shit doesn't make sense. But I can't tell you what doesn't make sense about it. And it was
send it to me.
Well, yes, and that's why one of the many reasons that you are here is because I find these things and I'm like, something about it just doesn't look right. And I know something's wrong. My brain just can't compute what it is right now because.
Actual fact, you just reminded me because you said that you had document 117 and 118, correct?
Yes. 117 and 116.
Hey, look, you guys, I gotta run real quick. Jesse is just now walking up. I gotta take the hubby to the hospital because they got to give him some medication through an IV and everything. And so I've got to scoot real quick.
Yeah, just get him a bottle of whiskey. He'll be all right.
He needs something. All right, thanks for having me on. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye, sweetheart. Good to see you and hear you.
Oh, holy goodness, Andrea. Thank you for the $50 Venmo. Sweet. Sorry. like I don't expect and or like there are some people who can like basically make $300 in super chats per stream. Like Cody makes like $500 per stream in super chats. I am not that privileged. I do not have that kind of a channel. So whenever I get a super chat of a certain, like, it blows my mind that anybody would like.
And it's a bonus. Anything you like, the way I see it is that anything that you are given, maybe super chat or member or, you know, it's a gift. And, you know, I think that it's one of the nicest things that someone can do. You know?
Yeah, I just it blows my mind that like.
Okay, like here's and only me probably might find this quite funny actually. Months and months ago, I've blocked the individual, and I'm not going to name who the individual is. That like there was a time when I actually said, only me, get in touch with me, let's talk to, you know, I know that you don't like me, blah blah blah. Let's talk, right? And I'll help you, you know, with the National Crime Agency and everything else. About an hour later, I get a freaking what was it? I get a DM where they were stating that the only reason I'm trying to talk to only me one to one is if I can get money off him. I like, really? Yeah, not happening. I wouldn't ask anyone for anything. Every time people have offered me anything, I've gone, no, I'll just pay it forward. Yeah, give it to
Well,
someone.
and that's also the reason why like I give out my email and I say I'm open to talk if you want to, but it's not like a requirement or like a, you know, no, it's a, if you feel the need to or you would like to, I will talk to you. Like I will never not talk to somebody, with very few exceptions. But like I'm a type of person where I will talk to anybody, generally whether I like them or not, just to hear their side of things, because I'm just not like what Charlie Kirk said it. When we don't talk is when things get violent. Like he meant it in more the political.
You know what? We need to stop.
Things,
I get it. I get it. Good example, but I actually, a friend of mine was talking about Mr. Kirk, the belated Mr. Kirk the other day, yesterday. Was it yesterday? What day is it today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday.
Today's his birthday.
And he was talking about him, and I went, I am not. I don't want to hear it. You know, I don't want to hear it. The guy was, his life was taken unfairly. I don't want to hear it, and I get it. People want to discuss it because he was a pillar. He was a lighthouse in the middle of a dark void. You know, yes, he was controversial, but he had positive words. You know what I mean? He tried to bring people into the world of reality. But anyway, I've just sent you something that's very interesting. Form 8,300. Report of cash payments over 10,000 received in a trade or business. Now, when you censor that, yeah, hello, crampons, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that needs to be, and that's where a good accountant would come in handy, or even talking to like, you know, somebody who has some financial, you know, hey, I got this amount of money. I know that I need to fill out taxes when I receive a gift over a certain amount, because I think the limit for per year is 17,000, I think.
Well, I'm looking at this form. I'm still sort of, I'm at part 2 at the moment. Person on whose behalf this transaction was conducted. Oh, snap. If this transaction was conducted on behalf or more than one person, click. Oh. Cashier's checks, money order, bank drafts, traveler's checks. Oh, dearie me. Type of transaction: personal property, real business, instrumental property, debt, exchange of cash, escrow, trust funds, bail, other. Specify other donations. Someone's in trouble. Just looking at that. Very interesting document. Thank you very much for pointing that out to me.
Yeah, I wonder if they filled one out. My assumption would be no, but I don't know for sure, and I can't.
Over 10,000.
Yeah,
Anything
Laura,
over 10,000.
yes. Roy,
Wait a minute, didn't her throat get pregnant?
tonsil twins.
Yeah. I wonder if she gargled or spat or anyway. Sorry, go back to my happy place.
Well, she didn't spit because she apparently got pregnant. So somehow some made it somewhere. Anyway.
Well, they do say that the planet she came from, that's how they do get pregnant.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and make fun of her. It's too easy. And it's kind of sad at this point, too. So,
so how long do you think it will take before Otter Creek disappears into the void again? I mean, that's where it came from.
I don't know. And I kind of feel bad for the people of Otter Creek, generally speaking, because a lot of people that live in small towns, a lot of people, just not everybody. So let's bear with me. But like the couple people who have lived near Otter Creek, who have been in my chat, who have literally lived there and said that they've lived there. Generally, people like that, having lived in a super tiny town with less than a few hundred people, generally, them people just want to be left the hell alone. Like they live in a small town for a reason because they just want to be left the hell alone. And guess what? Now their town is national and international news. All over the internet.
Literally, I mean, their town is. I mean, it's worldwide. It's planet wide. It's universal. I mean, like, you know, like. I mean, you know, if it's got a lot of potential, a lot of potential. I mean, that town has also got a lot of bloody history, and the fact that that all that has been brushed under the carpet because of what's going on. I just hope that once everything is done, is that like Otter Creek can, can sort of like progress and climb out of that negative sort of light they're in. You know, I mean, like Travis is doing a lot of good stuff. You know, the what do you call it? The trade post, they're doing quite a bit. You know, so all you need is people to invest in the place. You know, you don't have to invest millions. You just invest in like the train station. Apparently, there's a train station there. You know, rebuilding the train station, or I don't know.
And I just want to make something clear in the chat. Playing devil's advocate. Somebody made a comment about John Cook following only me around. John Cook said in an earlier comment that he had to go, so he's not here to talk about this. But John Cook lately, or whoever is that account belongs to, part of me thinks it's John Cook, and then part of me thinks it's not. So like I'm torn on whether it is or not because of the fact that I don't watch anybody else's streams to know what's said in there, but because people have said that he's so damn disrespectful and he has never been in here, which is weird, but whatever. I'm going to take it at face value. However, because I don't know for sure, I always use that caveat or the person acting as him. Yeah. However, that particular account comes into more of my live streams than most of you. I'm just being honest here. That particular account comes into more of my live streams than half the people talking in chat right now. That person came into my Navy birthday chat or stream. That person came into my Letitia James chat. I think that person came into my James Comey indictment chat. Like that particular account has come into more accounts than most of you in chat. So like when you say he follows certain people around, he comes in this chat even when most of you guys aren't here.
Yeah, I mean, you can't come into mine because I blocked him from the first time I actually saw him. As soon as I saw him, I just blocked him because I don't want to communicate with I don't want that. I don't want him coming in onto my platform because, as you've seen, he doesn't think before he types.
Oh, and I completely agree. I'm just saying, like, from a my particular channel perspective, my particular channel, he has come into my chat and my channel more than 75% of the people who are in this chat right now, which, so for him, yeah, that account might follow certain people around, but that person is here even when the person who he supposedly follows around is not here. So
I mean,
it's interesting to just think about and my brain goes to the psychology of that, like and I don't know so it's like when y'all talk, and I'm not defending anyone in particular. I'm just saying, when that person is here and says hi and is respectful, even when the people who he's trying to impress or follow or intimidate, whatever the case may be, are not here, he still is. He watches my other content.
Just for the record, right? I have set certain rules, right? And like when you get every opportunity to, if you want to come in my stream and you want to have constructive dialogue, and as long as it's constructive, because at the end of the day, people may agree to disagree or vice versa. However, when you become blatantly rude and disrespectful, and you are asked multiple times to either desist or change the tone or try to be more constructive, and you don't, I'd rather remove you from the equation, right? And if you want to talk to me in other streams, fine. But remember, in every platform, they have certain rules, right? And just because I'm sitting here as a co-host or I'm sitting here with my pretty and Squid, right? If you come at me, I will come at you back. As simple as that. Right? I will, if I need to, in any shape or form, I will come toe to toe. I don't mind. It's mind over matter. You don't mind, and you don't matter, and I don't mind. But the thing is, at the end of the day, if you are going around different chats, John, right, to gain favor, get people to feel sorry for you. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at me. I'm such a nice guy. I'm very polite, but I don't like SpawnTube, but he's a fucking asshole. Right? But that's okay. I don't mind you if you don't like me. I don't mind. There's things in life that you probably will never like. And I'm one of them. But at the same time, I don't like you, but I will sit here and I will have a conversation. I'll have dialogue with you, just like with Only Me. Only Me doesn't like me. But I will still have dialogue with him.
And that's the thing. We don't have to all get along to have conversations with each other. And that's kind of where I'm, at with some things. Like, as long as you're respectful, like somebody was kind of getting out of pocket in chat last night and in my comment section. And guess what? Today they were in my chat again and they're fine. Like, sometimes shit just triggers people. And Buck Naked, thanks for the $5 super chat. Just because he comes in chat doesn't mean he's a stalker.
Yeah, I mean, oh God,
back to that.
By the way, this week's episode of Stalkers Are Us, the superstore has grown a little bit, and we have Squid Pro Quo as the cashier, and we have JK Films as head of security. You're gonna fucking love it. I forgot what I was gonna say now. No, but it's if you look, there's common courtesy doesn't cost you anything. Respect is earned, not given. And
green veggie beast. I'm not rude. I'm always right. There's that.
No, with me it's the other way around. I'm always rude.
Yeah, I get annoyed when I'm trying to explain something, and this kind of happened yesterday at the end of the stream, where I'm trying to explain something what I believe is like in kind of common sense, and like people still don't get it, and I'm like, how many different ways can I explain this where it's going to make sense? And I'm like, I'm done. I just can't. Because I start to get annoyed, and I'm like, what's the problem? Is it like my way of explaining things, or are you just stupid? Like, I'm like, what's the problem here? Like, how many different ways can I explain this? Yeah, just know if I'm too respectful. Yeah, if I'm like, if you come and chat and I'm like, hi, good to see you. Or if I'm like, oh, you're here, like, good. There's a difference. So it's like, oh, it's Snipe Hunter. Good Lord, that dude's back. Like,
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? Let me just show you the type of person that I am. I could be sitting in the same channel with someone who I fucking detest, and I'll still be respectful, because at the end of the day, right, as long as you don't, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, every single negative individual who's been involved in this since the get-go, I'd rather keep you at an arm's length. Yes, there are people like, Jeff Grady or Jeff Montgomery. They take the piss out of me, or other people take the piss. But I don't mind that, because that's banter. There's a difference. There's a big difference. I mean, JK does it sometimes. I mean, fucking hell. I mean, like that Gail does it, and
I did it to Gail. I just did it to Gail when I triggered her by changing the books. Like,
not anymore. Well, I mean, that's entirely your choice. But the thing is, I'm a type of person. It's the place and the time. That's the mentality I've got. It's the place and the time.
And only me. This is where I think that, hey, Rosalind, how are you? This is where we completely agree, and I think this is a YouTube problem. This is not a like them specifically. I have noticed this because when I get those big super chats, it like makes your eyes go wide. I try to stay humble. I try, but sometimes I'm like, when you look at like a stream where I got a $50 super chat and a $50 Venmo, and I'm like, oh my God. And like, I just, not hit it big. That's the wrong word for that. But like you see that what could be, and it gets in your head. And I have people who keep me humble. Like, both my parents are my mods. So if my parents are in my chat and they see me getting I get a talking to after my stream. Not mean like, but like I get, hey, you're still just a person, right? You might, kind of a situation. Like, don't get too full of yourself. I get an ego check every now and then from my parents if they see something on stream where they're like, you might want to like check this, because so that's part of the reason that they're mods. Secondly, no one can impersonate them, but that's beside the point. So I have people that keep me humble. When you're of a certain age, generally that's not the case, because you don't have to technically answer to anybody. I think that happens with a lot of people, because I've seen it with certain creators, like even Mr. Beast, the biggest freaking YouTube creator there is.
Yeah.
Things have gone crazy with his channel and his circle of things because people have gotten.
Yeah, but he's had a lot of controversy over the last year. So he's human at the end of the day. I mean, look what's happened to him. He's up and down. But the way I see it is that, like, I'm trying to stay humble. I mean, I've got no agenda at the moment, but in the future, my agenda is going to be.
Wait! Whoa! You are not stupid. Don't say that. What happened? What?
Wait, what?
I guess I'm stupid when I can't get my points across. No, you do know I wasn't referencing like you. I was just saying in general how I am when I'm trying to explain something to somebody. That was the hardest thing when I was in college and trying to learn how to talk to people that were one cognitively impaired, like post and all of that.
Check Jeffrey.
Type of situation. But please never call yourself stupid. Please never ever do that. Please never. No one ever call yourself stupid. Like
check Jeffrey Montgomery's. Sorry to interrupt. Breaking news. Check Jeff Montgomery's. Jeffrey just put. I can't even fucking tell you.
Today would have been his 32nd birthday, so it's kind of fitting today. So
32 bloody. Wait, what? He was 32.
He would have been 32 today. So, but please don't ever call yourself stupid. And I apologize if you ever thought that I was talking about you or anything like that when making a generalized comment about how I react when I'm trying to explain to someone, because that was my biggest issue in anything in life, was even with Mr. Squid sometimes. And I'm like, how do you not get this? How do you not get this? Like, it seems so common sense to me. How do you not get this? So it's not a one individual person. It's my personality problem. It's a personality flaw that I've been trying to work on for like 35 years. And Hazel Money Angle, thanks for the £5 spawn. I could agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. Is my favorite put down.
I couldn't wait a minute. What was that? I couldn't agree with you, but then we'd both
be wrong.
Oh, I mean, if that makes you feel better, my dear, okay.
And Unknown Hero, thanks for the 50 Squid Pro Quo memberships. Always turn in the chat green.
Oh my God, Rosalind. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. So Thule spends all day hating and all night hating and all day sleeping. How can she successfully complete the barn pro? I don't freaking know. Whoa. Whoa, we're having a competition here. Only
memberships.
50 Squid Pro Quo memberships. Whoa,
is that a French bulldog? No, wait, no, that's a.
It might be.
Is that?
It's a. All right. I have to get going. Mr. Squid will be home soon. The little is asleep, and I need to wake her up. Otherwise, she's not going to go to sleep until like 10 o'clock tonight, which I have to work. So that should be fun. And I have to figure out how to get rid of this damn headache. I would say who all those things went to, but like we don't have. Jesus, Pete, Hong Hero. It's a membership level. Nope. Oops, sorry. Hong Hero, 20 gifted Squid Pro Quo memberships. Holy
wow.
I really need to step up my freaking membership game, like my members only content. Maybe I will do like y'all can help me edit. Like I gotta come up with some more members content because like we'll do an only live stream and a Q&A and stuff. Probably
hit me up tomorrow. Hit me up tomorrow. Hit me up tomorrow because I want I can help do. What is wrong with my brain today?
It's for. She said, Hazel Money Angle, thanks for being a member for 2 months. She said, Spawn, it's for you to use when someone talks BS.
Wait a minute. Wait, what?
That I agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. That was for you to use when someone else talks BS.
Oh, when someone I just tell them to go and get a tissue and take their face for a shit. Come on, man. It's the simplest one. But thank you very much, Dankeschön. Merci beaucoup. Spasiba. Shukran. I forgot what I was going to say. Tomorrow, if you want, I can take you through. I can show you a couple of basics. If you want.
Sure. That works for me. I am trying to grow my other channel. It is it will not have content until next week. I have my.
I'm not glitching out. Leave it.
Thank you for the $20 chat. Oh, and congratulate Ong Hong Hero. How many days left, Ong Hong Hero? 3? Like 4? No, 4. 4 days. 4 days left. Or am I late? So Ong Hong Hero, thanks for the $20 super chat. Spawn is glitching out in real life. I think we all are.
Oh my God, I was.
And part of the reason that I started my other channel was, one, I want to get back into my what I went to college for and my degree. Secondly, it's recorded videos and edited videos, so it'll help me learn to edit. Third, it puts my mindset into something productive instead of the latest drama. So, but and it's keeping me busy. But if I can get that channel monetized in like a year, that I would be forever grateful for that. Because
why are we both stuttering tonight?
I'm always stuttering. Come on. Like, I don't technically have a stutter, but you'd never know because we're all wee. And hey,
I'm just, do you know what? I think that, like, wait a minute. So we're not doing any NTSB stuff tomorrow. So
no,
I think
that is a rabbit hole. I think we're gonna put a pause on the NTSB stuff because there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now. Yeah. And the NTSB stuff is taking mental energy that my brain cannot process. Jumping down rabbit holes of congressional budgets and where'd the money go is making my brain glitch. I have a hard enough time with Chat GPT and comparing 2 documents today, trying to figure out where money went. This is my other channel. Content will be uploaded starting next Wednesday or next Tuesday or Wednesday. I might upload a short from the gym today because I hit a 215-pound deadlift after hitting a 113-pound clean and jerk yesterday. So we might have a little workout content on there, but for the most part, the first topics are going to be is sitting causing pain. And it's going to relate back to the ergonomics video that I posted on this channel last week. So we will have overlap between the two. There is nothing there right now. So if you go over there and you're like, well, there's no content here. Next Wednesday will be hopefully the first video if I stick to my schedule. And that's why I'm in the process of writing a 3-month schedule in here to keep my ass accountable. This is the random channel where things drop at different times, different documents. You never know kind of what you're going to get. That one has a 3-month plan of, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. I literally put all the topics that I wanted to talk about into Chat GPT, and I said, make me a schedule of how to grow my channel to 1,000 subscribers. And I want a 3-month plan, uploading twice a week and doing 1 live stream a week. And it came up with a plan. So we will holy shit. Well, Jesus Pete, man.
All right. That was funny. That I have to admit that was a good one. That's a good one.
Only me. Thank you for the 50-pound stop giving super chats. You will be hated on another stream.
Yeah. God. Do you want to hear something good?
That's hilarious, only me. Thanks for not only the super chat, but making me crack up laughing. Like I'm going to look at I just want to see what the other channel has. So 49 I have 49 subscribers and I don't have any content. Like y'all are awesome. And the reason that I'm doing that one and I'm making a separate channel is YouTube does not like the going over like, everything over and over and over again. It doesn't like the constant changing because it does not know who to pimp out your stream to, so to speak. So it doesn't know what to do with it. So that's why I made the separate thing to keep all of my professional content and like, hey, this is my college degree, separate from me being a drama and drama queen.
Can I just point something out? I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble with my queen. That's one.
Uh-oh.
Two, the cat just ran past doing something. Yeah, I'm in trouble. She's closed the kitchen door. I am in trouble. Going to do something that I haven't done and I haven't spoken of, so I'm going to say it here tonight. In the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be setting up my flight control system, and I'm going to be flying a plane from the United Kingdom to the United States in real time. So that means the stream will be between 7 and 12 hours on, and it will be continuous. So basically, if I fall asleep or anything else, everything is going to be properly done. The takeoff is going to be done, landing, everything is going to be done, weather, the whole thing. So I just thought I'd let you know.
All right. I just need to get to two things really, really quick. Today, Junior wedding is Saturday. So everybody congratulate Anghang Hero. This weekend, he will no longer be, well, he'll still be Anghang Hero, but he'll no longer be single Anghang Hero. He'll be married Anghang Hero.
So does that mean his name will change from Unhung to Hung? Hung?
We're not going there because that's not my that's not my. And there was one that I missed. Oh, this one. Don't tell me to stop. Thanks for the fun nugget. What the hell kind of jobs do you guys have?
Them two are at it. Them two are that.
My God, y'all are killing me here. Like, I really don't know what to do right now. Like, I'm so appreciative, but I'm still like, what the hell is going on here? Like,
I tell you one thing right now. Baby Squid's gonna get showered with gifts.
Like, I honestly don't know. Like, because I was not putting as much work into this channel and I was putting in more work into one that's not monetized and has no content right now.
Just accept it. Just accept the generosity.
I was expecting like my watch time and my ad revenue and super chats and stuff to be like less than, because of the fact that I'm not putting the effort that I want to or people deserve into this channel, because I'm trying to get the other channel up. But like,
can I plug a channel? Can I plug a channel?
Yeah, but hold on, let me get to two more things.
No, go for it. No, go for it.
$9.99. I feel so cheap. Please don't ever feel that way. Any super chat ever or anything is always appreciated. Like, it is very much, and only me thinks. What you, ma'am? I can't, like, I don't know what is going on here right now. I don't know. It worked. More super chats.
I think we need to get a hotel room for them too.
Yeah, y'all get a room. And I guess donos work better than mom shaving. Thank you for the $2 super chat. What do y'all do that you just have this kind of money to throw at people? Because like I don't know what I did to deserve it, but thank you. Like,
oh really? There's one shout out I would like to do, if that's okay.
Yes.
And that is a shout out for my pretty.
Oh yes.
I would love to see her on a platform, and then we get invited and just derail her.
and I have to and I didn't this time, and I usually do go in and put the everybody's links in the channel or in the description of the video. I will do that. However, I have to get going. And we are going to, I have us set up. Let's see if I can find it. If YouTube doesn't want to be a butthead today. I just got the notification. There we go. Let's see. Oh, please be the one. Okay. Rosalind has the stream coming up at 5 o'clock with Starcasm, Emergency Snark. So I have it set up to redirect over there. I got the half hour.
I haven't been to
my
Rosalind.
reminder to actually set it up. So, like, you know. Hey, I'm back, and I'm not JC. That was a lame joke. Okay. I'm generally curious because, you know, people, you know, no. And Magic Angel, thank you so much. You are loved. I try to be me, and you'll never see me being fake, because one thing about being fake is my cognition. I have brain fog from hell, and some of y'all who have hated on me in the past have complained that I say or I do this, or I have certain quirks when I talk, because I literally had brain surgery in 2020. Not using it as an excuse, it's just a thing. So the thing about being fake and lying and having this on-screen persona that's not me is I can't remember who the fuck I'm pretending to be. So
Tell you one thing. I mean, you like
one of those
there's
situations.
just for the record, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Squid is completely different off this platform. She is a pain in the ass, and if you think I talk a lot,
Too. What the hell?
yeah.
Okay, Mr. Squid is home. I really got to go.
Yes, right. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much for having me. Again, like hopefully we can get the routine, get the schedules back into order now that my pretty has interwebs again.
Yes, I do have it set up to redirect over to Rosalind. It is set up. She starts at 5, so you're a little early, but you know, better early than late.
Exactly.
All right. She's so darn cute. All right, I have to get changed to get to work. She's right there. She was moody, and she just went 20 minutes. All right, I will see you guys in a little while. Bye.
Bye.